I took a break from content creation. The last time I published a video was around mid-December of 2022, and now I am recording this video on January 13th, 2023. And I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to share with you how to get back on time after a break from creating content. You know that I believe firmly that creating content consistently, frequently, and as authentically as possible is key to growing your strategic narrative. If you have a professional services firm, if you're a coach, a consultant, if you own a design firm, an engineering firm, that's how we share our ideas. That's how we position our businesses, and that's how we generate more growth for our companies. But the context today is that I took, if I looked at the calendar, in fact, yesterday, I'm like, oh my gosh, I took almost a month off from creating content, which was a little more than I anticipated. I thought I would be able to write some articles, publish videos as I was traveling to Europe and specifically to France in the past 2 weeks. And it was a marvelous trip, and it was very hard for me to do so. So I decided I'm just gonna take it easy, relax, and just enjoy some silence. It was actually really excellent for me because I was able to generate even more ideas while having better and more frequent conversations with friends, families. But now I am back to creating content, and this may feel for some of you sometimes difficult. It has felt difficult for me in the past, very, very difficult to go back to content creation after a break. And today, I still feel like, it's something I need to put extra effort into to get back. So this is why I think it's important to talk about how do you go back into content creation, because you may need sometimes a break, and you're faced with that, oh my gosh, it's back to school day. I need to go back to creating my content. How do I feel about that? I feel a little rusty. I'm not sure what I should talk about. I've got all those ideas, or I didn't think about anything. That may be your case. And by the way, how should I go about this? So there are different things. First of all, the first thing to do is to create accountability. I have a system that I built over the years to be accountable with content creation. So I publish typically 3 blog articles a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes a little more if I have other announcements, events, or more ideas. I try to post a video here on YouTube on a frequent basis. I was hoping in 2022 that it would be every day. And I think I'm ready now to turn this to an everyday thing in 2023, but we'll see. And I also post on LinkedIn. I post on Twitter on a frequent basis. And that's it for now. I have plans to launch my content on Instagram and Facebook sometime during 2023. So that's the system, that's the commitment I made with myself. That's the first layer of accountability, is to create commitment with yourself. Now, to make sure that this happens, I also schedule the time when I create my content, and I use something I've talked into in other previous videos. Look it up on my channel here. I use something called FocusMate. FocusMate, just like it's pronounced, focusmate.com, is a platform where you can work with other people on whatever projects you desire. And I use FocusMate to record those videos on YouTube, to write, to organize my ideas, to track my content. I show up in front of someone to whom I'm going to say what I'm going to do, and this creates amazing accountability. Because let me tell you, if you tell somebody, hey, this hour I'm going to work on this, well, you can be distracted, you can procrastinate, but the fact you say that to someone will drastically increase your chances of actually doing what you want to do. So look up my videos, look up I think I may also have written about FocusMate. So accountability is the first thing that I create when after a break from creating content, is I schedule something with someone to get into it. it. The second layer is also related to this. I don't wait for inspiration. I used to do that. I don't anymore. So this idea for this specific video actually came to me almost just before I started recording this video. I thought, what could I possibly talk about? Well, let me talk about what I'm experiencing now, and probably other people are faced with the same problem. Let me talk about how I dealt with this problem. Hopefully this brings value to you. So I don't wait to be inspired. I use scheduling as a forcing function for content creation, and the ideas will show up when they need to show up. Am I excited before I hit record? No, I don't wait to be excited before I hit record. And the other thing is, I focus on how I feel, but not excitement necessarily, but I want to do this joyfully, hopefully easily. So the intent, that's the other piece. First, that's the third idea that I want to bring to you. Third is the intent. The intent is to do what I have to do, not overthink this, not to put too much effort into this piece of content, but just go for it. Just go for it. Just do it. Maybe I'll be boring. Maybe you'll find that this video is boring, but hey, I did it, and I'm sure that I'll get something out of this exercise. Maybe someone will like it. Maybe somebody will respond. Maybe somebody will provide feedback. Maybe not. And otherwise, there will be an opportunity to practice what I preach to my clients. So I also walk my talk this way. So these are the three things that I do after a break from creating content. Accountability, not wait for inspiration, not waiting for inspiration, and just showing up and doing what I have to do with content creation. I hope this helps, and I look forward to hearing if you are creating content on a regular basis and how this helps you build a better narrative for your professional service business. Thanks.